Hey guys, what's up? And we're back with Hogwarts Legacy. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and we're just gonna get right
Good morning,
on
Professor
into
Garlick.
it.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Still ugly. Oh dang, it wasn't doing this much in the movie.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and tap down the soil.
Oh wow. Ooh. I didn't think it was gonna be breaking the glass and stuff.
The root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
How convenient.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours
what
was a
they're
bit
used
mature,
for.
I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
They made this teacher mad friendly
for our
though.
next
I
task,
wanted the
we'll be
teacher
planting
like the other
Dittany at our
one.
potting
That was
tables.
like with the
You
big
can
old
all get
glasses and
started.
stuff.
I need to have a brief word with our new student.
But I guess you can't do everything the same.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
I was about to say, she didn't even tell us what it's used for. Oh dang, they really put a timer on this? Okay. I'm not mad at it. It's gonna be, oh, it's really counting down real time. Okay, so it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready in 10 minutes, y'all.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Alright, where's this little classmate?
Keep at it.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
He don't even seem like he trying to go to this place with me.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
This is nice.
Go
I
on.
wish we
Grab
actually
a few of
had
those
classes
cabbages.
like this.
Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Alright, how do I do this now? Oh, okay.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Oh, that's
Mum planted
ridiculous.
some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, okay. I get the whole point of them. Because I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do with these? But since they are always making us go places by ourselves, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some of these things with us, and we could just like sick them on people, really.
Leviosa! Revelio!
I'm trying to see if there's a chest anywhere. I guess not. Okay, we got a little cash that time. A little quaint. No, seriously, I wish there was some type of
And
planting
with that
class,
helpful
like
reminder as to
when
why
I
we
was
should
in
always
school.
wear
That'd
our
be so
dragon
cool.
hide gloves. I shall end our lesson
Instead
here.
of me learning
Terribly sorry,
by
Mr.
trial
Clopton.
and error right now.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. It cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we
Somebody is
must first
upset.
understand. That goes
Dang, I
for
still got
plants as
3
well as
minutes for this
friendships.
thing.
Kindness and concern.
Right, let's see what else we can do in the meantime. Oh, we got a potions class. Yo, we really in school, y'all. Like, we really in school. They have us going to mad classes. Alright, we're gonna attend the potions class, and because I have been collecting stuff all throughout, so it'll be good to see like what we can actually make, like if we can make stuff on the fly and everything like that, especially when we get into more fights and we might need like the healing potion or whatever.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts.
I do like that the environment always has like a lot of people
someone
around,
from the Ministry Garden
and it's
School
very
after the incident
vibrant.
in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would
What was
never
they saying? I feel like they talking junk. I don't know.
about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Pork lump juice. Oh. Hopefully I didn't put too much. We are actually stirring a cauldron. This is cool. I like it. Very immersive, so I'm not mad at all. I like this teacher though.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
So we'll definitely have to do some like exploring to get those other ones that he was talking about.
My parents considered keeping me home
So
from
we gotta
school this
keep our
year after
eyes
the
open
rumors
for
of a
that.
Goblin Rebellion.
Alright, we gotta go collect these
Did I hear
things.
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, mind your business.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny
Of
last
course, I knew
ingredient that
it.
will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I don't feel like we're supposed to do it, but let's just make things a little bit interesting. You know what I mean? And he did, wait, no, that was Sebastian. I was about to say, he did cover for us. That was a totally different little boy. But oh my gosh, what an animal. What's this? Deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Ooh, a little mischief is going on here. Some big eggs. Okay. All right, I think we got everything.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I wonder what he's trying to do. I feel like it's gonna be something crazy.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. So we need dittany leaves and ashwinder eggs. And it's a potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable, rocky skin. I wonder how that's gonna look. That's gonna look crazy. Remember that movie, Fantastic Four? Was it Fantastic Four with the Rock Man? If it makes us look like that, I don't think I'll be using this because that is hideous. Alright, so it's ready. Oh, so we can just make a whole bunch of, oh, flukes. Oh, this is pretty cool. We'll make some more of these, why not? And they don't take long. So that's not bad. Not like the freaking plant in botany class.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's
This
not
stuff's
supposed
about to explode.
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I don't know nothing about that.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
How do you even know it was me?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. Potion is not I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
But how do you know it was me though? Like anybody could have gave him that feather. He could have found the feather on his own. Like even though it was me. But still, you don't know.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Why are you looking for me? Nearly Headless Nick? Oh no. I don't like that name at all. I wonder if there's a flue flame next to where this ghost is at, so I don't have to be running all over the place. Oh no, I don't have a flue flame over there. Alright, it's a little bit of ways away, so I'll probably just meet y'all when I get over there.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes,
Oh,
Sir Nicholas
you look
de
crazy.
Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
He's not
Nice
headless.
to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Revelio.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Like what?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
You don't have no stomach, sir. Like,
I
you
beg your
can't
pardon?
eat.
Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
I'm not mad at you.
I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are.
Dang, we can't.
Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say
Facts.
tickle the pear?
Yes,
sounds weird.
in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already... Sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
But why is it in the kitchen and it's rotten? I don't get that. So I have to... What the freak? That's not weird. Oh, there's a bunch of Dobbies. Yeah, I feel him though. That's probably his favorite food. You know what I'm saying? He misses it.
What could they want? Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how hungry growing humans can get.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Where is this food?
Pardon me, but couldn't you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Oh, I guess I didn't really need to be sneaking around.
Ah, there's a disgusting smell. Oh, I must be getting close.
Not the fumes coming off of it.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, mix sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Think he supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
So if they already know, why they don't just leave some out for
All
him?
of this was going on right beneath our feet. Revelio.
And why does he want it to be rotten though? That's the part that I'm like, bro, why don't you just...
It smells glorious in here.
Why does that have to be rotten?
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Right? What are you doing?
You'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this Headless Hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
Well, damn.
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Dang.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
I mean, I see why they call him nearly headless now, but y'all dead and you still acting sedity? That's crazy.
Life was never this entertaining.
Oh, so we're gonna need Lumos.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
That's why I don't like how they treated my boy Nick. I don't like that. Let me go ahead and figure out this little game.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
I'm about to say, like, how did all of them
Cast
just...
away until you find him.
Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide. Hey, Jackdaw.
Whatever you
I'm not
say,
trying to waste
Dumfrey,
no time.
this is not my finest moment.
We're sure to find him.
They're gonna have him all the way in the back.
I've never seen it played.
Oh, they doing this on purpose, because there ain't no way. Ooh. I'll come back and get that.
Young Jack.
Revelio.
Why did I come back here?
seen it played like this.
Revelio.
I've never seen it played like this.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well.
Anyways,
Still, I believe
tell me where to
congratulations
do
are in
this.
order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
An adventure I like. Shoot.
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I gotta be afraid of the wind? Are you kidding me?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
This man literally just said that I need to be afraid of a light breeze. Like, what? What am I supposed to do with that?